Palmetto Mountain Man. It has been a while, folks. I've put out a couple shorts in the last couple of days. No videos. I have so much material. I've still got beaver videos to edit. Maybe a coyote video or two to edit. And I do have at least one bass fishing video to edit. This is going to be a short video just giving you an update to the new subscribers that I've gotten over the past several months and to the ones I've had for a while. I would like to say I do appreciate every view and every comment that I get. If you're into the outdoors, you're on the right channel, no doubt about it. I'm not going to give a complete rundown of my new kayak, but I would like to. This is going to be somewhat of a guide to somebody who doesn't own a kayak and wants a kayak for fishing. And I'm going to make this very brief, but I want to make it somewhat thorough. If you type in on your phone, on your computer, whatever, if you type in 10-foot, sit on top, fishing, kayak, it is a damn good chance both of these kayaks will pop up. I just want to show you the difference. Because you're going to see some that are $350, you're going to see some that are $800, you're going to see some that are several $1,000 if you get into a pedal kayak or one that actually has a trolling motor on it. And I do not want to fully brag on this one, but I love it. I will brag on this one even though it is the older one and it is a whole lot simpler. I will say that for the most part, if you are looking up a fishing kayak, from what I've seen, as long as it has a rod holder and has room for a fishing crate in the back, it can be listed underneath a fishing kayak. As you can see, this one doesn't have tracks for other rod holders. This one I added. It came with that one. It had two flush mounted ones there. The milk crate I already had. It's 10'3". I believe it's 29 inches wide. And if I'm not mistaken, the weight capacity is 275 pounds. It has molded footrest, as you can see, and a dry hatch. Whatever you can fit in that hole is what you can carry on this if it does not fit in the milk crate itself. This kayak, believe it or not, is only 5 inches longer. It is 10'8". Trying to remember, I believe it is 5.5 inches wider. This one is 29 inches. This one is 34.5. Weight capacity on this one is 275. This one is 375. It is a Pelican Catch Mode 110 is the name of it. But to the people that are out there that are looking at buying a kayak, you can buy a fishing kayak and you can get a base model. And I've had that base model for a while. Does awesome. But if you want more comfort, and especially if you're out on a river where your stability and you like keeping the larger catfish and actually like laying the catfish down to unhook it, or if you're into striper on a lake, as long as you got the muscle to operate the paddle, in my opinion, for under 11 foot, it's under 3 foot wide, holds almost 400 pounds. Look at the storage that you have up front. I mean, that's just my bait cooler. That's my tackle bag. All of this is foot room. Needless to say, this is a padded seat that you flip up to use that seat. Tackle box storage on either side of the seat. Tackle box storage underneath the seat. 3 catfishing rods. Don't get me wrong, that one is over 7 foot long. So it's not fully on the kayak. The rivers that I usually go to, there's not many trees you worry about as much as you do with rocks. But rod holder here, rod holder here, rod holder there, track for a rod holder or a depth finder, another track, which I have my rod holder here, actually in the cooler. And this is, I done forgot the quart. That's a good size cooler, y'all. But just to the people that are trying to look at kayaks, type it in and it pulls up. I'm the person, I want to put my hands on it. I've always been that way. But just telling you, a 10-foot fishing kayak can be plain Jane. And if it floats and will hold a rod, and you're a decent fisherman, works awesome. This right here, the amount of storage, the amount of comfort, the amount of room, there's no comparison between the two. This kayak has done the deed for several years. Proud of it and love it. Won't get rid of it for nothing. I'll say it's not going anywhere. That'll be my pond kayak. Need something in swifter water, more stable, wider, bigger fish, more storage, and if I do want to camp out on a sandbar, no doubt about it, this is the one I'm going to go with. I'm going to give a complete rundown on this Pelican Catch 110 in a future video, but I just wanted to make this to show anybody out there in the kayak market. 10-foot kayak is a 10-foot kayak, but there's a large difference when you get down to the details. Hope y'all like this, and I'll talk to y'all later.